Hello Nigerians, welcome back to this particular YouTube channel and thank you for joining me once again. So yesterday, Peter Obi was part of the delegate that went to pay condolence visit to the Yar'Aduas, the mama of the former president of Nigeria, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who died, and then Peter Obi was actually part of the delegates, which comprised of some top politicians here in Nigeria, including Kashim Shettima and Atiku Abubakar. They all visited that particular family. But this particular visit actually sparked a lot of reactions online. In fact, it actually exposed how some Nigerians even think. I can tell even some so-called obedience, the way they think that Peter Obi plays a politics of bitterness. I can tell you the truth. You know, this particular video displaying on the screen, that as you can see, Peter Obi was seen in a bus with Kashim Shettima, Atiku Abubakar, and other top politicians here in Nigeria. And some people are saying, why will Peter Obi be in the same bus with them? Some people even went as far as saying that Peter Obi is the same with all of them, that all of them are the same, blah, 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 because Peter Obi was seen in the same bus. And this went a long way to say so much about our people, Nigeria, and about our youths. Some of them don't even understand how this politics is being played. I can tell you the truth. That Peter Obi does not have the same political ideology with the APC does not mean that they can't come together to achieve a particular thing, which is to pay condolence to that particular family. Or the fact that Peter Obi belongs to an opposition political party does not mean that he cannot come together with other politicians from other political party to achieve a particular goal. This is 21st century and people need to be civilized. People need to understand how things works. Now let me show you or read out what some people actually tweeting when they saw that particular video and the pictures displayed on your screen. Now somebody said, when I tell the Obideints that their Lord and Savior Obi Tinubu and Atiku are all in the same WhatsApp group, them say I decrease. Una I go peel. Shebi una say una no get sense ni. Hear me today. Anyone you see fighting for one Nigeria or claiming he loves Nigeria, whether you're a religious leader, politician, elite, or activist, is deceiving you. Nobody loves Nigeria. It's only what everybody wants to take they are looking for. Whoever claims to love Nigeria is your greatest enemy. Nigeria was never created by your British slave master for your good. Now, when you read what this person actually tweeted, you begin to realize that some people actually, lack critical reasoning. People don't even think properly in this country again. They think that every politician has come to, squander. We know that majority of the Nigerian politicians who claim that they are fighting to assume one position in order to make things better. We know all what they are trying to do. Just like the case of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, as we can see today, even Muhammadu Buhari said the same thing, that they have come to make Nigeria better. At the end of the day, they left Nigeria worse. And that is what Ahmed Bola Tinubu is going to do. But there are people in this country whose aim is to make Nigeria a better one. I can tell you that for free. With their track record, we know. So seeing them in the same bus with Peter Obi does not make it Peter Obi in any way. Like them, of course, Peter Obi has to be civil and law-abiding. I can tell you that for free. One thing that made me love Peter Obi is that he does not play politics of bitterness. Also, because he lost election against APC, or because he no longer belongs to the PDP political party, because he's a Labour Party member, and because of that, he shouldn't be seen around these politicians from the other party. That is lie. Now, moving on from there, the other person said, see them deceiving you. Tell me why they are in the same bus, and why won't Peter Obi dress as an Igbo man he is, or is he ashamed to be identified as Igbo? It's like saying Trump and Biden in the same bus going to pay tribute to Martin Luther King's family. It can never happen. Well, everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion. The truth is that Nigeria is not like America. Despite how some greedy and insensitive politicians are trying to put ethnic division among us here in Nigeria, there is still unity. I can tell you that for free. There is still unity in this particular country. If not for this particular APC government that came up with their tribal bigotry and religious bigotry, I can tell you that Nigeria is far more better than some even developed countries when it comes to peaceful coexistence. Now look at the final reaction that I'm going to look at. Look at what this person said. From most of the comments here, many Nigerians really lack critical reasoning. Are they supposed to be royal rumbling on the way to pay Yar'Aduas a condolence visit? So because they are civil with each other means they align ideologically or politically. Nigerians too, mumu. This is the same thing that I have been saying here. The fact that Peter Obi was seen in the same bus with other politicians from other political party does not mean that Peter Obi has the same political ideology with them. It doesn't mean that Peter Obi is the same as all of them. It shows that Peter Obi is even a good person, because even in the face of their political differences, their difference in ideology, he still can, coexist with all of them. And that's what marks a true and a good leader. Now, moving on from there, let me tell you that the Labour Party Stakeholders Convention held in Abure State, hosted by Alex Otti, was actually a successful one, even after Julius Abure threatened Peter Obi and Alex Otti not to hold such a convention. In fact, I must tell you that top politicians in Labour Party, the top stakeholders, people like Peter Obi, Alex Otti, Baba Ahmed Dati, and other senators who belong to the Labour Party actually attended that particular stakeholders meeting held in Abure State. Now, as Julius Abure's tenure has expired, they were able to raise an interim chairman, being Nenedi Usman, the former Minister of Finance. But Julius Abure, who I've always told you that man is a mole in Labour Party. In fact, his intention, he's being used by other political party, I can tell you that for free, to destabilize Labour Party. And that's why people will always come to say Peter Obi cannot take care of Labour Party, cannot, lead Labour Party. How can he now lead Nigeria? Not knowing that, Peter Obi is actually waiting for the right time. Now that his tenure has expired, the tenure of Julius Abure has expired, they have actually kicked him out, and installed an interim chairman. Yet he came out online to say that meeting that they held was illegal and unconstitutional. It is clear that this man does not want the progress of Labour Party. In fact, he wants to totally destabilize Labour Party. Now, I want you to listen to what he said, and when we come back, we'll analyze the video and wrap it up.
Had expired.
The National Working Committee also notes that, assuming without conceding that the tenure of the current National Working Committee has even expired, we must state clearly that it is not the responsibility of Dr. Alex Otti as Governor of Abure State to convene a NEC meeting for the purposes of setting up a caretaker committee. It is still the responsibility of the National Chairman and the National Secretary of the party to convene such a meeting.
He also told journalists that the National Working Committee of the party has established a disciplinary committee to henceforth and sanction any erring members on who make decisions that could undermine the party.
The party will not hesitate henceforth to discipline any member of the party, however highly placed, who is not ready to obey the constitution of the party and indeed obey the lawful directive of the leadership of the party. In this regard, the National Working Committee went ahead to set up a standing disciplinary committee. Consequently, it is our view that for anybody to hold the opinion that there is a vacuum in the leadership of the party is not only mischievous, but a deliberate attempt to cause panic, to cause chaos, and to disrupt the smooth workings of our great party, the Labour Party. Number 9. The National Working Committee of the Labour Party urges all members of the party to play by the rules, pay respect to the national leadership of the party and the party executives at all levels, and respect the party constitution. Now,
I believe you're listening to Julius Abure threatening to discipline Peter Obi, Alex Otti, and all of those who organized that particular stakeholders meeting in Abure State. He said that they're going to set up a disciplinary committee in order to discipline these people. You can imagine someone whose tenure has actually expired coming up online to say this, having a press conference saying this. Now, it is clear to all and sundry that the pure enemy of Labour Party is Julius Abure. I can tell you that for free. Now, let's take a few reactions from some people who actually was concerned about the actions of Julius Abure. Now, this person said, please, Abure is no longer Labour Party chairman, and he knows Governor Otti and Mr. Peter Obi are trying to get the party working again. Let's watch here. Abure will fizzle out like a papa. Everybody now knows that Julius Abure is actually frustrated because he is no longer the party chairman. He can no longer do things the way he wants. He can no longer dictate what is going to be happening in the Labour Party. Of course, he has been the one, dictating everything the way it should go, destabilizing Labour Party with their internal politics and all of that. Now, this person said Abure doesn't want peace. He wants to be Labour Party national chairman by fire by force, so he will continue milking the party dry. You see, it's people, everybody knows that Julius Abure has been the problem in Labour Party. Since Peter Obi came to Labour Party and brought the Labour Party and brought that particular party to limelight, they are no longer happy. They are fighting tooth and nail in order to bring down Labour Party, because that is what their master has actually asked them to do, because they know that come 2027 that Peter Obi is the only force capable of unseating Ahmed Bola Tinubu come 2027. Anyway guys, I'll stop this video here and allow you to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.